9th standard. Today we come up with another one lecture of chapter 3, that is classification of elements and periodicity of properties. First one we have started with the previous one video in which I told you about that why there is need to classify the elements, as well as the step to classify the elements taken by the various scientists. The first one classification was done by the Dobryna, and which were named as a Dobryna triad. Then there was a Newland law of octave, and after that Luther-Meyer also has done, or we can say Luther-Meyer also contribute in the same one field. So beta, today we are going to move further, and same one manner we are going to study about the Mendeleev classification, who first of all gives the Mendeleev periodic law for classification of elements. Fine. And according to the Mendeleev periodic law, the properties of elements are the periodic function of their atomic weight. Right? So according to him, he arranged the elements in horizontal rows and vertical columns of a table. तो सबसे पहले जो table formation की थी वो किसने की थी? Mendeleev ने की थी, and he arranged the elements in the order of their increasing atomic weights in such a way that the elements with similar properties occupied the same vertical column or group. Okay, so who has done this? That is done by the Dmitry Ivanovich Mendeleev, whose tenure that was from 1834 to 1907, or we can say 1907. So जैसा कि I have already told you that Mendeleev's periodic law, तो उन्होंने क्या कहा था? That properties of elements are basically the periodic function of their atomic masses. This is a bit of Mendeleev periodic table. As you can see here, he arranged the various elements existed at that time in such a manner, means we can say in table, in which he arranged the elements in the form of rows and columns. And if you can see, then lithium, sodium, potassium, these elements, just 1 minute. Lithium, sodium, potassium, these were showing the similar properties. Beryllium, magnesium and calcium, these were boron, aluminium, ये एक जैसी properties show करते थे. So he arranged a few elements whose properties were similar in the same vertical column, or we can say a group. So मैंने जैसा आपको बताया that he arranged element in increasing order of their atomic masses and similarity in their properties. Formula of the oxides and hydrides formed by the elements was also the basis for the classification of elements. किसके अंदर? Mendeleev periodic table में. ठीक है? Its periodic table has 6 horizontal rows which he called periods and 8 vertical columns. ठीक है बेटा, यहाँ पर क्या थे? ये क्या थे? 8 vertical columns which he named groups. ठीक है, जो vertical columns थे वो क्या थे आपके? वो थे आपके groups, और जो rows थी आपकी horizontal rows थी, that were named as the periods. ठीक है. The groups, there were groups 1 to 7. These were had two subgroups, that is named as A and B subgroup, जैसा कि मैंने आपको अभी पीछे दिखाया भी था. And group 8 had 3 rows of elements. ठीक है. Elements which having similar properties were placed in same groups. There were some spaces also left vacant. अगर आपने देखा होगा तो उसमें vacant spaces भी थे in table, so that the elements which will be discovered later on, that can be accommodated. Okay, so the merits of Mendeleev periodic table were, first one, that it were classified on a more fundamental basis, means that is their atomic mass and properties. Second one, there is that he left vacant space to accommodate the elements which were discovered in future. He also could predict the properties of the elements which helped in the discovery of new elements. And the inert gas elements discovered later, जिन्हें कि हम आज noble gases भी कहते हैं, that also could be placed in a separate group without disturbing the table. So this were the major merits, we can say, or advantages of Mendeleev periodic table. Next is their defects of Mendeleev periodic table. So beta इसमें defects ये थे that some elements were not arranged in the increasing order of their atomic masses. ठीक है. कुछ elements का ऐसा नहीं था. For example, cobalt is placed before nickel, or tellurium is placed before iodine, whereas cobalt atomic mass is more than nickel one. So these type of discrepancy were observed in Mendeleev periodic table. Then position of hydrogen was not clear, that why Mendeleev kept the hydrogen in a first group, why not in the 7th group. And the position of isotopes were not clear, like hydrogen is having a showing a 3 atomic masses in their isotope, protium, deuterium and tritium, and it were not explained in case of Mendeleev periodic table. Okay. नेक्स्ट आ जाता है बेटा हमारा मॉडर्न पीरियोडिक टेबल. सो हेनरी मोजले दैट गेव अ न्यू प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ द एलिमेंट्स, और उन्होंने ये कहा कि द एटॉमिक नंबर एंड was adopted the basis of modern periodic table, and according to modern periodic law, properties of elements, these are the periodic function of their atomic number. ठीक है जी. किसका है? That is the periodic function of their atomic number. Modern periodic table, that was also the similar one, that is it also consists of 18 groups. कितने groups थे इसमें? 18, and 7 periods were there. Elements जो थे present in any group have the same number of valence electron, like group number 1. So all the elements which are lying in the group 1, that is having only 1 valence electron. Group number 2 is having 2 valence electron. Group number 13 is having 3 valence electron. And the number of shells, as it also goes on increasing when we move down in a group. So elements, whereas present in any one period, contain the same number of shell. Like first period is having all the elements which is having only one shell, that is K. Second period is having a 2 shells, that is K and L. Third period is having a 3 shell, and whereas in this one case atomic number that goes on increasing from left to right, okay, or valence electron increases by 1 unit. Each period makes a new electronic shell getting फील्ड. हर पीरियड में धीरे धीरे नीचे जाने पे आपका क्या होगा, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक शेल्स भरती जाएंगी, और फिर हर पीरियड से जब आप दूसरे पीरियड में आओगे तो एक न्यू शेल एड ऑन हो जाएगी. So, जैसा हमने बताया that properties of elements are the periodic functions of their atomic numbers, and as you can see here बेटा, ये आपके क्या हैं, ग्रुप्स हैं, which is from group number 1 to group number 18, और ये आपके क्या हैं, these are the periods, ये आपके 7 periods हैं, ठीक है. इसमें देखो अब आप ग्रुप नंबर 1 और 2 जो होता है, these are the alkali metal, जिसमें प्योर क्या होते हैं, मेटल्स होते हैं. और ग्रुप नंबर 3 जो होता है, दिस इज द ग्रुप नंबर 18, ये नॉन मेटालिक ग्रुप्स होते हैं ये. और ग्रुप नंबर 1, 2 और 13 to 18 को मिला करके हम जो है इन्हें रिप्रेजेंटेटिव एलिमेंट्स भी कहते हैं. ग्रुप नंबर 3 से लेकर के और 12 तक, ये 12 तक ये रहे जो हमारे, ठीक है. आप कहेंगे ये कहाँ से ले रहे हो मैम, तो ये रहा, ये हमारे ट्रांजिशन मेटल्स हैं, ठीक है. और इन्हें हम लेंथेनाइट और एक्टिनाइट सीरीज, दीज आर नोन एज द इनर ट्रांजिशन मेटल्स या एलिमेंट्स, जो भी आप कहना चाहें. ओके, सो दिस इज द फॉर्मेट ऑफ योर what it is the format of your modern periodic table. So इस पीरियोडिक लॉ से बेटा ये भी रिवील्ड हुआ कि जो न्यू 94 नेचुरली अकरिंग एलिमेंट्स है, जिसमें कि नेप्टूनियम एंड प्लूटोनियम भी है, दैट ऑल्सो, और एक्टिनियम एंड प्रोएक्टिनियम जो है, ये भी पिच ब्लेंड और ऑफ यूरेनियम में हमारे को मिले. और हॉरिजॉन्टल रोज इसकी भी क्या होती हैं, पीरियड्स, जबकि वर्टिकल कॉलम्स क्या है, ग्रुप्स या फैमिलीज कहते हैं इन्हें हम. सो दीज आर द ग्रुप्स, ये हमारे क्या है, ये हमारे ग्रुप्स हैं, और दीज आर द पीरियड्स. ओके, इन्हें हमने क्या कहा, पीरियड्स कहा. नेक्स्ट आ जाता है हमारा डिवीजन ऑफ पीरियोडिक टेबल. एज आई हैव ऑलरेडी एक्सप्लेन यू कि 18 ग्रुप्स थे, 7 पीरियड्स थे, और वो जो हैं वो बेसिकली 4 ब्लॉक्स में डिवाइड हुए हैं. दैट फर्स्ट वन इज द एस ब्लॉक. एस ब्लॉक के अंदर 2 ग्रुप्स आए, ग्रुप नंबर 1 एंड ग्रुप नंबर 2, विच इज एल्कली एंड एल्कलाइन अर्थ मेटल्स. और एस ग्रुप 1 का जो आपका कॉन्फ़िगरेशन है, आउटर मोस्ट इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फ़िगरेशन या जनरल इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फ़िगरेशन, that is NS1, whereas group 2 is having a general outermost configuration is NS2, where N is nothing but N is your number of shells, 1s1, 2s1, 3s1. So that is your periodic, we can say periodic configuration. All group 1 और 2 के जो metal सारे ही क्या है, all these are the reactive metals, और these elements usually lose 1 or 2 electrons from their outermost shell मेटालिक करेक्टर और रिएक्टिविटी इंक्रीज करती है as we go down in these groups. I'm talking only about these groups, okay? And the because of their high reactivity, usually all these elements, these are never found pure in nature. ये किस में पाए जाते हैं? combined form में पाए जाते हैं. और जो compounds S block के बनते हैं, these are usually ionic. ठीक है? Except there is a exception, that is of lithium and beryllium. Next is beta about the P block. तो P block के compound जो होते हैं, that belongs to group number 13 to 18. and P block में हम इन्हें P block क्यों कहते हैं? क्योंकि इनकी outermost configuration जो आपकी लाई करेगी वो P में जा करके जाएगी, that is NS2 NP1 से लेके, which is the outermost configuration of group number 13 to NS2 NP6 तक, means which is the outermost configuration of 18th group. यहाँ तक ये आपका ग्रुप P block जो है वो लाई करता है, और NS2 NP6 जो होता है वो 18th ग्रुप का outermost configuration है, which is having a noble gases और inert gases. ठीक है? और इनका valence shell जो होता है वो completely filled होता है. Fine. तो जैसा मैंने बताया कि completely क्या है? filled है, और it is very difficult to alter this stable arrangement. So usually इस group के element जो हैं वो reaction में participate नहीं करते हैं. These are exhibiting very low chemical reactivity, and except this, there are a very important group of non-metals that belongs to the group number 17, which is also known as halogen, and group number 16, which is known as chalcogens. ठीक है? And later on we are going to study about in detail of the properties of these groups. Next आ जाता है D block, जो कि मैंने आपको ट्रांजिशन बोला था, जो कि मिड में आता है, और इसकी जो आउटरमोस्ट कॉन्फ़िगरेशन होती है वो D ऑर्बिटल्स पे बेस्ड होती है, एंड दीज आर हैविंग अ completely filled D orbital, and general electronic configuration of this orbital is, these element is n-1 D1 to 10 ns1 to 2. These are the properties of D block elements की ये क्या क्या कर सकते हैं? ये catalytic property show करते हैं, means these are behaving as a very good catalyst, जैसे कि निकल है, टाइटेनियम है, स्कैंडियम है, प्लैटिनम है. These are forming a colored ion, जैसे कि कॉपर के कॉम्प्लेक्स है, आयरन के हैं, निकल के हैं, कोबाल्ट के हैं. These elements are showing paramagnetic properties. Paramagnetic का word का meaning होता है बेटा attract, showing attracting property toward the magnet. These are forming a complexes, double salts बनाते हैं ये वाले elements जो हैं, and these are usually known as the transition metals. Why these are known as the transition metal? Because these are placed in between metals and non-metals. ठीक है? नेक्स्ट लास्ट वन आ जाते हैं हमारे एफ ब्लॉक एलिमेंट, जो नीचे की दो रोज थी, जिन्हें कि हम लेंथेनॉइड्स एंड एक्टिनॉइड्स भी कहते हैं, और इनकी आउटरमोस्ट कॉन्फ़िगरेशन में एफ ऑर्बिटल्स कंप्लीटली फिल्ड होती है, इसलिए इन्हें एफ ब्लॉक एलिमेंट्स कहा जाता है. और इनका जनरल इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फ़िगरेशन होता है ns2 n-1 d0 to 1 n-2 f1 to 10. As I have already told you, these are also known as the inner transition metals. Why? Because it is lying in between the transition metals. These elements are generally radioactivity, and these have incomplete d orbital. ठीक है? In their normal state. ठीक है बेटा? So today we are going to discuss. We have done about the Mendeleev periodic table and modern periodic table. Modern periodic table के हमने किस चार पार्ट्स में डिवाइड किया है और उनकी क्या क्या प्रॉपर्टीज़ हैं या उन्हें हमने क्यों उस तरीके से कैटेगराइज किया है. सो जस्ट study now from your NCERT book also the same one topic and do the assignment which I will give you separately. Thank you.